Your favorite diva, and I'm back to do another video for you. The video I'm doing is audio edition. We are breaking down my favorite episode of season 2, which was the penultimate episode, episode 9, called High Treason. We're about to get into all the spoilers. So, this is your spoiler warning. You have been warned. Let's get into it.
Got a new Colombian plug in. We've been thinking about planting a flag out here too.
I heard they setting up shop.
You see about that?
All the men in my life have betrayed me.
Why stay married if you're so unhappy?
Any shred of love I have left for you is gone.
Bryant is gonna take B. Mickey in and offer him a deal. Either him or us.
All right, so they are headed out to the ATL, down to the Freaknik, and they are setting up shop. They're going down to Atlanta. They got the big plug, the Colombian plug, so they need to make some moves. Now, all I know is every time Terry comes up with a harebrained scheme, the shit goes awry. It goes left, something don't be working out. Each goes to meet up with Goldie, and doing this thing, he breaks her off. He comes back and pays the debt that he's owed. He probably put a little extra on top, the way he likes to do to, grease the palm or whatever. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. And he gives her a business proposition of washing his money through her club. She wasn't really going for it, but because she loves me so much and she references his smile, him and his charms seems to win her over. She was not feeling B Mickey though. She kind of gives Terry, she listens to him. She checks him out. She puts him in his place or whatever, but she did not she wasn't vibing with B Mickey. And that is for good reason. I'm telling you, y'all might like B Mickey. I do not like him. I don't trust him. His energy is off. I still am of the mind that he is the one that shot Terry in the eye. I'm gonna die on that hill. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, Meech actually didn't want to. She was kind of hesitating. He said once she saw that she kind of got off kilter with B Mickey, he was like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" Trying to, like, deflect the conversation or whatever. And then so he goes to the bathroom, and during this time, he actually sees a helpless woman, kind of like she fell out of the bed. She's on the floor asking for help. And next thing you know, Goldie runs in there and helps her and closes the door. And he's just like, what the hell is going on? Later on in the episode, she tells him that I'm gonna do business with you, but I'm gonna let you know who that was. That's my family. That's my sister. She's dying of AIDS, and we take care of family. That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, man, that gotta be rough." So yeah, so she explained it to him, and that is like a level of trust that will take Meech far further with Goldie. House. Now this is not the trap. This house was the nice house. This is the house where they lay their head and where they lay their bread, okay? Because that house was nice. Now, Young Miami, aka Carisha from the City Girls, is playing Ty Washington's wife, okay? She looks cute. All right, I see you, Miss Carisha, please. So anyway, they want to go out to Magic City. During this time, he makes them whole. He comes in with an LV bag with boo-hoo hella money and some more sweet stuffs for the connect that they're trying to get. They're trying to make these connects so that they can be distributors for some folks down in ATL. They're trying to make ATL a hub because of Miami and how all the ports and the streets line up to 95, 65, 75, whatever, that main road that is in ATL. At first, he's a little hesitant, but he goes ahead and does the deal, said he'll hook him up or whatever. They want to go out to Magic City. Carisha Please is like, Meech, you was a bad influence, but I guess so. So she lets him go. So Ty goes out with them, and they have this altercation at the strip club. Now they go to Magic City. Now during this thing at Magic City, B Mickey sees Terry talking to presumably a hitter. Now, whatever. I don't know how he made that out. Maybe the streets be talking, all of that stuff. But he gets it in his mind, especially after how the evening plays out, where there is a shootout after after the club lets out and they're all leaving to leave the club. But what I didn't tell you earlier in the episode, there was a confrontation between Shane, Meech, Sterling, and Shane was putting his hands on this girl at Freaknik, and Meech didn't take too kindly to it. He kicked him out. He said, "You can't make that call. I'm PA." Then Sterling jumped up and he said, "I can make the call." And so he puts Shane out. And so Shane is talking like Rusty and Dusty to these other niggas. And then, so these niggas are a part of the whole, whatever. So I thought that they were kind of behind it too because of the altercation that happened between Shane and Meech earlier that day. But B. Mickey seems to think that it was on him, like they were there for him, which I do think Terry did kind of make an underhanded deal under the table that Meech wasn't privy to, but he was trying to, you know, do it quietly, because he basically said that he needed B Mickey to stay down in ATL. There's nothing up north for him because he's a rat. We really need to put him down, but if push come to shove, let him go to ATL. Meech was like, fine. So of course this shootout turns up that Ty gets hit. It looks like he was hit in the neck. He might have been hit in the abdomen, and he is bleeding out. Meech is very, very, very upset. They all just run off because you hear the sirens. It's pandemonium. That is a fatal wound. Even though he was bleeding and dying out, they went on ahead and rolled out. Meech is messed up, going back up to the penthouse to tell Carisha Please about the fate of her husband. He goes up there, and lo and behold, in the worst acting that I've ever seen hit the BMF streets. It was Carisha being upset, and I guess she was heartbroken. It didn't come across like that to me, but she told him she wants whoever is behind this to pay. Why would you do this to me, Ty?
What? What the fuck?
In scene. I'd have been like, if I was a director, I'd have been like, cut, do it again. Cut, do it again. Cut, do it again. Meanwhile, back at the D, we see Lucille and Pastor Swift going out. Now, Two Pump Chuck is sitting up there asking Lucille where's she going. She said, me and Pastor Swift are going out to dinner. And he said, well, what time are you going to be back? She said, whenever I get back, because I'm grown. I don't have no curfew. And so, of course, that is the fallout of Two Pump Chuck and his affair. So they go out to dinner to get some counsel. She's trying to get some wisdom and some counsel. But Pastor Swift seems to have a little something else on his mind as he rubs her knee and her thigh as the bill is brought to the table, and she kind of rebuffs him. And she's like, no, that's kind of not what I want. I'm just trying to get counsel. And he was like, home skillet, can you take that check and split it right down the middle? I said, OMG. I said, come on, Pastor Swift. I said, her tithes and offering is not good enough for you to pay the bill. Man, you ain't shit. Mabel comes over to return Lucille's cast iron frying pan. She comes over, and next thing you know, Lucille is so distraught, and she goes and she vents to Mabel saying that she figured out that Charles is having an affair. Then she busts out and starts to cry. And in the melee of her starting to cry, Mabel goes into her purse and pulls out the same motel matchbox and napkins from the same hotel that Charles got hooked up with his receipt or whatever. So Lucille puts it automatically together She tells Mabel, it's like, I always wanted to know what I would do to the bitch who ruined my happy home. And so she's sitting up there looking like she about to fuck Mabel up. Child, next thing you know, she doesn't, of course, because we still got half of the Holy Ghost or half of the church woman in her. So she doesn't do any of that, but she promptly tells Mabel to get her ass up out her house. Mabel says she is sorry. She never meant to hurt her. She cut it off with Charles and all of this. Now, Nicole is on the stairwell listening to all the foolishness that is going on. So Mabel gets out of there. I don't know how, because it should have been a goddamn cat fight in there, bitch, because you're not going to be. Now, listen to me and listen to me good. Now, I'm not going to be one to be fighting over no nigga, but bitch, you're not going to come in my house, eat my good food, break bread with my family, and smile in my motherfucking face and fuck my husband down to the motel. That's what you're not going to do. So that's why she will be getting her ass fucked up. And here come pitiful ass 2-pump Chuck talking about coming down the steps, talking about, oh baby, I love you, I don't love her. And next thing you know, Nicole was like, Daddy, just go. Just leave. Get on out of here. Lucille goes and she gets the tearing up his guitar and shit with good reason. And she said, any shred of love that was left in me is gone. So get on out of here. Now, child, Miss Monique got it in her head that she gonna pull a fast one on Lamar. Lamar comes over. I ain't gonna front. Lamar look good. He look good. He look less crazy. He look less deranged. But it's bubbling right underneath the surface, baby. So don't let the smooth taste fool you. So he pulls out a checking account, a savings account rather, for Zoe's college fund that had 30 bands in it for her college. She is taken aback. She is so excited. She also slips up and says, you make this so hard. Now, I could have took that one or two ways. You make this too hard, meaning what I'm trying to do, you're making it too hard. With the end game of what she's doing. Or me holding out on giving you some cootie cat. Now, we could be talking about the cootie cat, not giving up the cootie cat. Maybe you making it too hard, that, or, for the real end game. So we don't know exactly what she's talking about. He also pulls out a beautiful ring. Hopefully it was real, but he pulls out the ring nonetheless. She was like, I know you I know you not proposing marriage to me. He said, no, I know we want to take it slow or whatever. And the next thing you know, he pulls out some coke. Okay, let's do some coke. Let's loosen up, do some coke. The next thing you know, she tries to take it up another notch and talking about some damn crack. I was like, girl, what? Oh my God. I said, Mo, you definitely handled this whole situation wrong. Um, Baby. She just handled it wrong. She handled it wrong. Um, Rest in peace to Monique, but he caught on. He was like, you're not trying to play me, are you? Because she started to lay it on a little too thick. You're not trying to play me, are you? And then so she was like, okay, so I got the pipe right here. And he was like, oh, where my manners? Ladies first. I said, oh, MG. I said, bitch, I hope you got the hammer underneath the pillow in the couch, okay? Because that is your plan B. I know you couldn't keep it on your person because he's like hugging and rubbing and touching and all that stuff, but you should have put that shit underneath the seat cushion on the couch where y'all was sitting at. But no, 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 no. That's too much like right. So next thing you know, she takes the hit. He don't even allow it to kill her. He just starts to choke her ass out. Monique, she looked like something was about to happen. She took one puff and she was gagging and grunting and like it wasn't going on well. The next thing you know, he must have saw the devil He put his arms around her neck. He started to choke her ass out. But baby, when I tell you that she was putting in that work, she did not go out without a fight. I thought she almost had his ass, but that last blow when they went down on the floor, on through the coffee table and onto the floor, and he had all of his weight on her, I knew that she was done at that point. And he choked her out, baby. He choked the life out of Mo. Rest in peace, boo. So then he goes to get Darnell Rollins, his cousin, brings him over, and he like, oh shit, she deader than a motherfucker. He like, oh my God, Lamar, what is wrong with you? What is you doing? So he's getting ready to try to get her together so we can cremate her or whatever, get rid of the body. Then the phone starts to ring. Darnell Rollins said, this is a mistake. Don't answer that fucking phone. He answers the phone. Of course, it's Zoe. And she was like, Daddy? And he was like, yeah, sweetheart. And she was like, where's mommy? He was like, mommy can't come to the phone right now. Yes, duh. Mommy can't come to the goddamn phone right now because that bitch is stinking on the ground, stinking, about to be cremated. Oh my God. Why would you answer the phone, fool? That is going to go right back to you. So I thought that was such a bad idea. Zoe is never going to trust him again, and don't know how the fallout is going to be with that, but yeah, y'all, how do you think this is going to play out? Now we have a couple of ways that this could go. This could go where he can get locked up, or Meech can definitely kill him. So which way do you think it's going to go? You let me know down in the comments.
Either him or us.
Now, in the final confrontation of high treason, we see B. Mick pull the hammer out on Terry, saying that I saw you talking to the hitters. I know you orchestrated that. I can't believe you was getting ready to take me out. He got the gun pulled to Terry's head. The next thing you know, Meech pulls the gun on B. Mick. And they are like at a standoff, and Terry is pleading with Meech to go ahead and pull the trigger. It would be so much easier. Put this nigga out his misery. This ain't gonna be nothing but trouble. He's already betrayed us. He's already worn a wire. Come on, he's trying to talk some sense into Meech. Meech is not listening to it. He said that is his brother, and he doesn't want to lose in a very, very, very dramatic fashion. Shout out to Lil Meech for, his acting chops, talking about, no, 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 I don't want to lose another brother. And then he said, we're going to go ahead and go after the person who is trying to destroy us all. And then B. Mick still says that he still holds in that he has done everything for Meech, and he even is still willing to die for Meech. And so Meech, in that grand gesture, he holds off. They said that they are going after Brian. And Terry, I know he is not happy about this. So they are still trying to be a united front, but this is going to be trouble. Goldie don't like him. Don't nobody like B. Mickey. Don't nobody like B. Mickey, and for good reason. That nigga is shiesty. I don't fuck with him. Alright, y'all, so that was pretty much the end of the episode. If I missed anything that you want to talk about, make sure you leave it down in the comments. What did you think about my favorite episode of season 2 of BMF? What did you rate it between a 1 and a 10? I actually am going to give this a 10. This is for BMF standards only. BMF standards only. I'm going to give this a 10 rating. You let me know your rating down below. We are smoking on the Ty Washington pack and the Monique pack. So rest in peace to Ty Washington, the cutie on duty, Ty Washington, and Miss Monique. Rest in peace to Zoe mom, to Meech's youngest baby moms as well. It is really unfortunate that this actually happened to both of them. Yeah, so I really feel bad for them, and this was an excellent penultimate episode. You let me know what your theories and your comments and your predictions for the season finale down below. I will see you in another video. I will be coming with the finale breakdown and review for BMF to close it out as we prepare for Power Book 2 Ghost. We are going to be going at it, y'all. So even if you just hear my voice, you're going to get a review from me. So I hope you are enjoying. Make sure you click a like. Make sure you comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. And make sure you come back. All right, y'all. Peace. Bye.